What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today we're actually going to be talking over about what I'm going to be doing to my Honda Civic Si. But first things first, I'm still in the process of selling my stock wheels. I'm going to go pick them up from Hector's house and we'll go from there. So if you guys can hear him breathing. That's what we have to live with. But damn, like, I forget how far freaking Hector lives from my house. You can get here pretty quick, but yeah. So we're actually gonna be picking up the wheels around that way or right here. So if anybody wants to throw a barbecue, let me know. What's up, Papa?
What's up, dude?
Ay, way. Oh my god. Oh my god. Gotham, relax. Open your door, babe.
Okay, go.
Oh, you're gonna get jumped, bro. My dog is not used to being with other dogs. He's fine. Hector's dogs don't do anything. Jesus, dude.
When's the last time you saw these?
Dude, I don't know. Dude, 5 years ago? You picked them up from her parents' house. Oh my god.
I did pick them up from her house, huh?
You did. This is gonna be interesting. Should have just told him to come pick him up here.
You should have. I would have been okay with that.
Love my little setup I have right here. Can't wait to get PS5 and the freaking Xbox, the new one coming out. Just hate that their Xbox is black, but they hate that the PS5 is white. But anyways, let's continue on with the video. So, as you guys see, the title of the video, we're gonna be talking about what plans are with the car. Here's a picture of the car right here. That way you guys can see the car. So, as you guys know, I did end up getting a 2020 Honda Civic Si, 1.5 turbo liter, 6-speed manual, in white, pearl white, I think that's what it's called. I don't regret getting it. I really, really, really do enjoy the car. I've actually enjoyed this car's stock more than my 8th gen modded, and I think it's just because of my driving habits, you know, because even when I had my 8th, I never really redlined it. It was really rare. And with this one, driving on the freeway, it just gets up and goes, dude. Like, I don't have to downshift all the way to 3rd gear just to pass somebody uphill. Like, it's really convenient, it's really fun. So the way I'm gonna make that a little bit more fun with my car is I have a decently list mods that I'm gonna be doing to the car, and we're gonna be talking about that right here. Now, I will be getting eventually these mods here. How long is it gonna take? I don't know, because I do have a warranty on the car and it actually covers the clutch. So I am gonna be careful on what I mod the car and with what, because I know Ktuner or Honda does void the warranty. And then I heard stories where people just say, oh, just take off the mods, put it back to stock. If your clutch starts to slip or if something starts acting weird, put everything back to stock, take the Ktuner or Honda off, and then take it to the dealer, and they'll be fine. But I also heard that when the dealers start seeing, oh, the clutch is slipping, let's go ahead and look at the ECU, and they'll plug something into the ECU, and I think it's called like it's an OB2 scanner where they plug it in and see how many times it's been resetted. So they'll be able to see if it's been flashed or not, pretty much. So, because I'm pretty sure here in California, these dealerships are not stupid, and they're gonna fight as much as they can to make you pay out of pocket. But what I'm getting at is, I do have a list of mods that I'm gonna be doing. Some of these don't require a tune, some of them do. And I'm gonna be doing this to my car in a particular order. That way I can pretty much enjoy it as much as I can without having to worry about reliability. Now, I know a tune sometimes does make a car more reliable, and I've seen people and heard people that are above 50, above 60, above 70,000 miles on the car with a tune and they're fine, but I'm more worried about the clutch. Now, we'll talk about that later in the future, but for right now, we're gonna go ahead and talk about what I'm gonna be doing to the car. Now, the first one is, it is a turbo. So I thought about it, and I would like to get an exhaust, but I'm probably gonna leave that a little bit later down the road because I do know which one I'm gonna get. I'm gonna tell you guys. But the first mod that I'm most likely gonna be doing to the car is going to be an intake. Now, hands down, if I'm gonna be getting a cold air intake, it's going to be the PRL Cobra Race one. But I don't want to run an intake that runs all the way down to my wheel well again and risk hydrolocking my car. I didn't have any problem hydrolocking my car with my 8th gen, but that's because I avoided driving in the rain as much as I can. And now that I have a new car, I don't really want to worry about that. I just want the cool sound and blah, blah, blah. So there's two that I'm looking at. And the first one's going to be the PRL Showram Intake. I was actually looking into getting the street one because that one does not require tune. The race one does require tune because it has 50% more increased airflow. But it's just a short ram. Now the thing about short ram is you'll be able to get all the nice sound, but you have a chance of heat soak, and heat soak sucks. I still experienced it in my 8th gen every now and then. Not as bad ever since I got the cold air, but when I had the Showram, it sucked. Or I'm also looking at the 271 cold air intake. Hector showed it to me, and it's the intake right here in the front, and then it has like a little snorkel that feeds through the bottom. So it's like it's like a hybrid is what they called it. It's like having a cold air intake, but you have the benefits of a short ram and blah blah blah. So I heard good things about that. I might go with that one. I'm more leaning towards the 271 intake because of the benefits of that. So we'll see. And I heard it sounds really good. I saw videos, and that's what I liked. The next thing I'm going to be doing to the car is actually I'm going to lower it. I've already have my mind set on D2 lowering springs. I was probably going to be getting EBOC, or IBOC, however you want to pronounce it. But D2 is really popular. It gives a nice low aggressive stance, and the wheel specs that I'm going to be getting, everybody's running it and nobody's rubbing. So, and I already know what wheels I'm gonna get, and after I lower it, I'm gonna be saving up for some wheels. And the wheels that I'm gonna get, you guys, I'm pretty sure that you're gonna like them. So those are gonna be probably the first 3 mods I'm gonna be doing right there. Afterwards, I'm just gonna go down the list, that way you guys can see it. For performance wise, I'm gonna be getting the GReddy Supreme SP exhaust. I like that one. I'm between that one or the NVIDIA Q400. I don't like any of the other ones. I don't like how the other ones look, and I'm looking more for looks. I like how the NVIDIA Q400 and the GReddy both sound because it's not too aggressive and it's really subtle. So I'm not looking for something to sound like a muffler delete with a resonator delete. I'm not going to be looking into that. So I'm going to be looking into those two exhausts. Eventually I'm going to be getting a PRL Front Mount Intercooler, a PRL Catted Downpipe. I might switch to catless, I don't know, but catted does sound a little bit more easier because I did get annoyed of the fumes in my catless header when I had my 8th gen. PRL Front Pipe, PRL Big Turbo Kit. Eventually, I would like to drop and slap a big turbo, but that's probably going to be like the very last thing, obviously, after I get all the supporting mods. And obviously after I get a new clutch on there, and eventually I'd like to get a big brake kit, you know. So performance wise, that's like what I really would like to do. Everything else is going to happen for sure except for the PRL Big Turbo Kit and the big brake kit. That's probably going to happen when it just falls in place. Everything else it's going to happen. For transmission wise, I am going to be getting a short shifter. I don't know what I'm going to be getting. I'm not going to get the Acuity because of the price tag that has. I don't see myself spending almost $500 on a short shifter. And yes, I know people are saying that it's really worth it, but I personally don't think I'm going to want to do that. I'm either going to pull the trigger on something like hybrid racing where it's a little closer to 400 than 5, or maybe even just do what Hector did and get the Type R shifter assembly and still get a really good short row on it and just get cables, base bushings, transmit still on the transmission, retrofit Type R clutch or the ACT eventually. I'm not planning on slapping any big boy mods on the car anytime soon until I have that just sitting on the side. So when the clutch does start to slip and I decide to just say, you know what, I'm not even going to try to fight it with the warranty, I'm just going to go ahead and get that on the side. Luckily, a manual K20L motor does live in the next city over because I'm from Oxnard and homeboy is from Ventura. So if I ever need help or any tips and tricks, I can just go hit him up. I have seen his 10th gen on the street, and I'm sure you guys have seen it around. He's already pushing over 400 horsepower, and yes, he does have a built motor and everything. But my dude, if you guys follow him on his Instagram, I think it's K20L motor or something like that, he's like revving up to 9,000 on a 10th gen. That's freaking insane. There's also a gas pedal adapter where you'll be able to heel toe a little bit better on the car. So Hector mentioned it, I want to say, in the last video we did for his Type R shifter. So I'm gonna be looking into that, because I tried heel towing in the 10th gen. I can't do it. I cannot do it. The pedal is just so awkwardly placed. So I'm gonna be looking into that too. What else? Suspension, I already talked about the D2 springs. That's going to be coming up very soon. Sway bars, I would love to do sway bars on the car, but you do have to drop the subframe. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I read that you do have to drop the subframe. I'm not ready if I want to be that committed for something like that. Plus, I'm not really going to be cornering that much harder in the car. But I did love the sway bars that I had in my 8th gen, and I know for a fact they do a huge difference, because I had it on my 8th gen. I helped Victor do it on his FRS, and it was a huge difference when entering corners and exiting. So maybe exterior wise, I mean, just your basic stuff. The lip that I really want is really expensive. It's the front lip from GReddy. It's like that carbon fiber one. It looks amazing on the white cars. It's also like 600 bucks. So I don't know if I'm gonna pull the trigger on that one soon. I'll probably be getting something else in the meantime, or I'm just gonna wait. Who knows? Side skirt lips, rear corner lips, kind of like I had on my other one. Clear LED side markers, window tinting. I just did the window tinting today. Looks a lot better. Probably some window visors. I do want to do the grow mesh delete. That way the intercooler looks a lot more aggressive and the front looks a lot more aggressive. Interior wise, not really that much, but like some HFP red floor mats, maybe some carbon fiber interior pieces for sure, because I do like how it looked on the 8th. And probably just swap out some linings inside for like LEDs and stuff, you know, like when you open the door, like the sensors on the top, and then the ones for the rear, like maybe, who knows. And then obviously Ktuner for sure, and I'm between a Tsp Stage 1 tune, or I think it's called Farable Stage 1 tune. There's a God mode, I guess that's a burble tune. I don't want to do a burble tune on my car. I might be pronouncing it wrong. So between those two tunes, we'll see. I heard really good things about both. I haven't really heard anything bad about both those cars. I am still new to the 10th gen world, so I know a lot of people are saying, if you just get the Ktuner, your clutch is not going to slip and blah, blah, blah. Yeah, but I'm probably going to wait off a little bit on the Ktuner, but it's for sure, it's going to happen, but I am going to wait off a little bit. Plus, I think they're all out of stock right now, so at least that's what the 10th gen pages are all saying, because I am part of that now, unfortunately. But these are pretty much the mod list that I'm going to be looking into getting. For sure, the intake's going to be coming soon. The lowering springs are going to be coming soon, and the wheels are going to be coming soon, like very soon. So those 3 things are going to be happening soon, just so I can get the car giving that aggressive look back. Because one of the things I liked about my 8th was just the stance, and I just liked how I had it sitting, you know. So right now I'm driving my car stock height, and it just feels very weird. So I think I'm gonna be looking into lowering it very soon. Again, I want to thank everybody that has supported me through this whole channel and through the whole process of my last build. I am very excited to continue on with a new build to bring to this channel, and hopefully you guys stick around and check it out, because I'm not gonna stop modding cars just because I got a new car. As a matter of fact, my girl really loves the 10th gen right now, and to be honest, it's gonna be really shameful for me to say is I think I prefer the 10th gen over the 8th gen right now, as of right now, hands down, just because of how I drive, you know. So plus that turbo does feel really nice, just flooring it up a hill, man. Oh my god, that was like the 8th gen's weakness. You couldn't go up a hill without screaming God at like 8,000 RPMs. We're gonna see how this goes, guys. I'm very excited for this build. I'm very excited that I picked the color white. I almost went with black because I had a black 8th gen, and I'm like, oh, it'd be pretty cool if I just like got a black 10th gen, but I wanted to get something different. I wanted to get white because I really just like how the white looks on this car. I want to thank everybody that stuck around to the end of the video, everybody that congratulated me on the last video, and I hope everybody's having a great day. And I cannot wait to start modding this car. Oh, and also, I know a lot of you guys have been messaging me on Instagram and on Snapchat. Unfortunately, all the parts sold. I already sold everything. The hood and the flash roll sold the fastest. I do apologize, but I was going in order of the people that hit me up. So whoever hit me up first, you guys enjoy the mods and everything enjoy those mods. For everybody else that messaged me a little too late, I'm very sorry, but I don't have anything else extra. If I do end up finding something random, I'll post it on my Instagram. My social media is down in the description. So yeah, again guys, I'm really happy with this purchase. I am very thankful that I was able to do this. And that doesn't necessarily mean I'm gone from the K-Series brand all entirely. My next car that I'm planning on getting within the next 2 years is probably gonna be really good. So, but that doesn't mean I'm not gonna get rid of my 10th. Like right now, I'm probably gonna stick with this 10th for a good while because it is gonna be my official daily. And like I said, I will be modding it. I will be doing a lot of things to it, but I'm gonna be careful with how I do it. So if you guys wanna give me advice, if you guys wanna give me tips, go ahead and hit me up on Instagram. I do message there faster. It might take a while, but I will message everybody back. If you guys like the video, hit that like button. If you guys are new to the channel because of this title, you guys are probably wondering what is this guy going to be doing. Hit that subscribe button and find out. I think you guys are going to be like this build as much as I am. I already have a vision in my head on how this car is going to look, and it is going to look bitchin'. So I'll see you guys in another video. You guys have a good day. Peace.